He can play a pretty darn good tracer, that man. I'd say one of the more underrated players. So, but either way, it's AZK in the lineup, so we don't have to worry about that.
Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Hopefully the power stays.
Hopefully.
stays. I know it's been a thing a couple of times. So
send someone out there with a generator just as backup,
yeah,
just
I know.
in case.
I'll buy one for him just to make sure. But
want to see him play.
Panels,
He's a
battery
beast.
backups,
something. But all right, well, here we go. Kings Row it is for our first match of the day. Renegades and Liquid featuring AZK, not Enigma. And it will be Liquid on the offensive side first. Renegades will be your starting defensive side. Renegades on their defense yesterday had tried running Mangachu on the defense initially to start off, and then there was a very, very quick swap that came out from Renegades. Mangachu going back to Roadhog for the first point. But the thing, in case you are just joining us, to note about what Renegades has in terms of roster, Man of Snow is back today. Kib played for them yesterday. Kib, formerly a player for Reunited. Man of Snow is back in for Renegades today. It's kind of a bit more comfortable for them, I would suspect, and probably going to be a bit better off. They can go back to the game they were playing.
Looks like Jesus getting himself in the right frame of mind for this match.
It's just
oh, rude.
Just chilling out.
What are teammates for?
Messing
Not
up your
to ruin
sprays.
your dreams.
Yep, that's right. Thanks, teammate. Well, here we go. It is Liquid out on the offensive side first. A quad tank for them. ID on the Zarya. Rafa on his beloved diva, Mezer, as you would suspect, on the Reinhardt, and he's a darn good one at that. AZK will be on the Roadhog. It will be a triple tank for Renegades. Mangachu on that Pharah, which we know he can be so deadly with, and he's already getting lots of good spam out there. Mezer's going to start initiating here, get some swings in on the Juvenile shield. He goes for the charge, is gonna find nothing with that, and he is quite hurt at the moment. There's an opportunity for Renegades to try and finish off that kill, and there it is. Finally, Juvenile is going to clean up on Mezer, and Rafa is quite close to going down here as well, as Renegades are starting to find the kills. Mangachu taken out by Dehang, but at this point, Liquid are better off if they can possibly back up, though. ID is going in with that nano boost. You have Man of Snow with it as well, so both nano boosts are going to be used, and there is a Graviton on the side of Renegades, as there's a lot of Liquid players caught up in it, but there was no follow-up as the self-destruct goes forward. That won't find anything, just zoning the Renegades players throughout the point, though. It is already one tick down for Liquid. Mangachu and Jesus able to get a couple here, but Liquid responding with some kills of their own. Mangachu using that rocket barrage does pick up one, and he gets a lot of damage right on top of that, so it seems as though Renegades, at least for the time being, will be able to hold on to this, especially if he can pick up Dehang. Not going to quite be able to, but Liquid is going to get one tick on the point.
Renegades in that last fight recovering from a 1-2 exchange where Liquid had favor over them for quite a while. The only real problem, Rafa getting kicked out of his mech. It's the only kind of equalizer there, but Liquid not able to pour it on and find the rest of the kills that they were looking for. And Renegades, as soon as those two got back, wiped Liquid, sent them back, and that's 2 minutes off the clock for Liquid's offense so far.
And that is 2 more kills for Renegades. Dehang and AZK both going down. AZK made the switch over to 76 now to deal with that Mangachu Pharah, but he is going to have to make something happen, because Mangachu has been pretty impactful for Renegades thus far, but a lot of ultimates now are coming up online. Liquid with 5 of them in total. They definitely have an advantage, and there will be a Graviton used by ID. There is a self-destruct in the back that may find a couple. There it is. Rafa taking down Sherlocky and Jur, both of the supports down for Renegades, and that is a good opportunity for Liquid to get themselves in here, especially with Juvenile charging all the way back towards the Liquid spawn. He's not up in the fight. He's got to make himself get up there. AZK's actually able to take care of him, so it's all Liquid all over this point. They've got themselves 3 kills and some, and that should definitely secure that first point for Liquid, making it happen with the ultimates.
Liquid burning 4 ultimates to take it, but when you're looking at the first point, taking it is the biggest concern you have. Renegades now holding on to 4 of their own. You got a barrage and a Graviton combo, whole hog, an earth shatter. I mean, all these things can be paired together, spread apart. All of them are effective in their own ways. Really, barrage is the only one that's not on the level of power as, well, Barrage and Whole Hog really aren't quite on the same level as the strength of a Graviton and an Earth Shatter. But here we go into the street space. Team Liquid rolling in with 2 ultimates on their side. Renegades, they're going to have to get aggressive.
And there will be that Graviton used into the Rocket Barrage. Mangachu with 3, Juvenile with a couple for himself. Minstrel is the last one standing from Liquid, but he is finished off by Jesus. So the team wipe comes out from Renegades. A good combination of their ultimates there between the Graviton and the Rocket Barrage. And that will be a reset coming through from Liquid. AZK did use Tac Visor in the middle of that, but obviously could not get too much done. Mangachu is actually just completely rinsed right there by AZK and company. Earth Shatter is going to come out from Juvenile as he takes down the Hang. Sherlocky with 1 and Jesus as well. So Renegades are finding the kills. At the moment, Liquid again is going to have to go for a reset, as they are now starting to bring some up online themselves, some ultimates.
Nice play there by Renegades, recognizing that Mangachu's going down, making a play forward to play towards Team Liquid's supports to get him out of that situation. Renegades backing very far off, probably giving a little bit of time for Mangachu to resettle with the rest of the team, but they are still holding on to a nano boost on their side, which isn't a whole lot to work with on its own, especially when Liquid has an Earth Shatter and a nano boost on their side. And there comes that Earth Shatter out of Mezzer.
Big Earth Shatter from Mezzer, charging Juvenile into the wall, able to secure that kill. Mangachu, it does trade out as he gets AZK. Mangachu has that nano boost as he sends forward, but Rappa gets a couple for himself right there. So Liquid are still in steady control right here, pressing in, and you already have Mezzer going in for that charge, just keeping the pressure up on the side of Liquid, and they are moving at the moment. They will get that second checkpoint, just under 3 minutes to move it on into last.
Now Liquid nearing and going to be looking for a bomb combo through ID and Roth on this next one. If Renegades isn't careful, that could land right in the middle of him. If Fan of Snow is able to get him from the side, they're going to have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on that bomb combo coming up.
Sorry, ID.
Graviton is coming out. There is the self-destruct. That shield is pretty low, but he was able to keep it up long enough, and now Jesus is the first one to get a kill here as he takes down Mezzer. There's a Tac Visor from AZK, which isn't really finding a whole lot of anything, but Liquid now are losing bodies. Rafa getting ejected out of his suit, and he's just going to go ahead and reset to meet up with his team. And they still have about 2 minutes to work with here, Liquid, as AZK makes a switch to Reaper.
That's a good recovery from Renegades. They were down on ultimates. They were able to bleed them out of Liquid while still holding the point. The cart got a little bit of distance, but it's an acceptable amount for Renegades. So really starting to turn the tables back here. Man of Snow is going to be looking for a Graviton to pair with really just probably mostly Graviton and getting it done through pure DPS. Liquid starting to take it back into Renegades. Renegades, there it comes.
It will be used. Mezzer is caught up in it. He's got his shield up, so not a whole lot of follow-up out there from Renegades. There's a couple of Gravitons Man of Snow is using this game where he hasn't really found too much. Mezzer whiffing on that Earth Shatter as that shield was still up, and they're battling it out on the card. A 1-for-1 trade to get us started as AZK and Sherlocky fall. Jur finishes off Mezzer after loads of damage was dealt by the rest of the team. And now the Earth Shatter from Juvenile is going to get a lot of bodies down, but there was a Graviton that got landed right on top of them. Renegades now are finding the kills, though. Dahang and ID are falling. Liquid, it's time to go for the reset as Man of Snow pushing pretty far forward, but and now it is just down to 55 seconds for Liquid. They've only got a couple more good shots at this one.
Look at this. Man of Snow is almost already back to another Graviton. Sherlocky working on a nano boost. Mangachu still holding on to that self-destruct. They can pair the bomb combo together in particular to buy a ton of time. 42 seconds left on the clock. All they need to do is bleed out 10 to 20, and a full wipe will end this game for Renegades.
We'll see. Liquid looking to move quickly if they can. They don't have a whole lot of time. It pretty much will come down to one fight. Good charge from Mezzer, taking Juvenile into the wall. AZK ended up falling, though, so it will be a couple trades going back and forth. There's the Graviton into the bomb combo here. Mangachu gets a couple as he has made his switch over to D.Va, and he's holding on for Renegades. Rafa going for a reset. I don't know if Liquid's going to be able to get back to this cart in time. They have 8 seconds. Someone is going to have to get on it. AZK is in the area. He's on Reaper. He's probably just going to have to race for him into the cart. That's what he's going for. He gets there in just the nick of time. He gets the nano boost from Dahang as well. Can he really convert with it, though? That's the thing. He goes in with the Death Blossom, but finds absolutely nothing. So many of the players on the side of Liquid are hurt, and they're not going to be able to do anything. 3 of them have fallen. They only have 3 guys up on the card. They just need to try and stall, but really need to get some kills, or Renegades is just going to plow through them, and that's exactly what happens. Renegades holding on, not allowing them to push on to the last point, and it will be just 2 for Liquid on their offense.
Well, nice by Liquid to even be able to touch the card. They did expend quite a lot to get back there. And then the constant problem for them in that final push is just Man of Snow. High power on Microwave, burning everybody to a very low HP before they even get in a situation to support the people on the cart. You can see some of the early work done by Mangachu and Juvenile to pick up that kill. Pretty decent hold from Renegades. All they have to do is not even cap it all the way, but make the final turn. Holding Liquid to 2 points. I don't call that a reasonable defense. It's not. It's obviously not stellar, but 2 is better than 3.
Yeah, exactly. Renegades were a team that were well known for their defense throughout the early stages of the group stage here. I mean, during last week, and they were just incredible with their defense, really. So. Starting to have a little reminiscent of last week on defense for them. They're able to stop Liquid before they got to the final checkpoint. So it will now be a change in sides as Renegades are going to try their hand at the offense, and Liquid will be now on the defensive side. And it looks as though Liquid so far is going to be running the quad tank. Nothing to counter Mangachu if they decide to run that on the offensive side.
Both teams on that last half struggled a little bit with the ultimate efficiency. Sometimes it was perfect, especially on Renegade's side, and Liquid doing a good job wasting some of Renegade's ultimates as they moved out throughout the rest of the map there. But both teams occasionally kind of throwing themselves off, not getting as much of return out of the ultimates that they're spending as you probably want in that situation. I'm interested to see if that continues or if one side or the other really cleans up on that, because whoever does it is certainly going to take King's Row.
Well, let's see what Renegades can do. If they can beat the offense that Liquid put out there, and just being able to we're getting close to the 3rd checkpoint, not quite able to secure it. So Renegades starting to work their way around this statue. Mangachu will be on the Hanzo, as we have seen it work quite successfully for a number of teams, Envious amongst them, and I believe Renegades themselves have tried this before and they've had some success. So we'll just be getting a lot, just trying to get that damage out there. And he's doing a pretty good job of doing so. Juvenile is the first to go down, though, for Renegades. Mangachu just repositioning himself up onto some high ground here. He's soon coming up on the Dragon Strike, and really, that's a good scatter arrow taking down Dahang. So really, Renegades just need to go for a reset. Get everybody back together, though. He is going to get pressured. You don't want to die this late if you are Mangachu, and he might just do that. He has good support coming in from the back, but in the end is finished off by Rafa. So it is Renegades losing players here. Might just have to go for the reset. But soon coming up on the Graviton and Dragon Strike combo, Renegades, which is really what you want for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They also have a nano boost that they're working on over here. That last fight, bit of a squandered opportunity, not really timing everything correctly for Renegades. Had they done that, that would have been a guaranteed cap on the first point. But, AZK pulling in Mangachu, that's going to be big.
Oh, I thought he was going to be able to escape just for a second. There was the Graviton from ID able to rock the Renegades inside of that, and it will have to be yet again another reset. But now the Graviton and the Dragon Strike combo is up for Renegades, so that is definitely what they're going to be looking for, Renegades, going into this next fight.
Also, Liquid, they have an Earth Shatter and a Self-Destruct and a Sound Barrier. Sound Barrier might be enough with a properly placed Biotic Amp it up to survive a Dragon Strike, unless it's maybe nano boosted. And there's a lot of different dynamics here, but really Mezzer is going to be the one to watch. He's going to need to step in and get a nice Earth Shatter to shut this down.
Oh, and he did get the Earth Shatter. Mangachu gets a nano boost while he's on the ground. There is a Self-Destruct in the back from Rafa. They will be using that Dragon Strike, but it didn't connect with the Graviton, so a bit of a botched push from Renegades. Juvenile was the first to fall, and I don't think Renegades are going to be able to do anything here as Sherlocky gets taken out by Mezzer, and they are looking to clean up Liquid on all these players. AZK getting the hook back in. It is Jur that was saved by the bubble, but now down to 1:30 Renegades. They're going to have to make something work here. Will Mangachu stay? No, he is going to switch over to Farah, so
that's not a good sign. Whiffing that Dragon is just going to be a catastrophe for Renegades, if not on time. It's certainly going to be a potential of not even capping all of this. Juvenile looking for an Earth Shatter, but he's going to miss it.
Oh man, Juvenile wrapping around. Well done by Mezzer to make sure he kept that shield up. That's what I'm trying to say, but now it is a couple of trades back and forth on both sides, 3 down apiece. It'll be a 3v3 fight over towards this hotel side. Rafa is in the thick of things, able to help take down Sherlocky alongside ID. Renegades are really ailing now, but if they can regroup, it might be able to get one push in before all of the Liquid players get back as they start to re-engage right now. Juvenile is on the point. There is going to be another Graviton out here as they have a lot of bodies put up inside of it, but not a whole lot of follow-up coming through from Renegades. And here's AZK. Whole Hog is going to grab up 2 kills. Rafa takes down Jesus. Liquid still holding on strong right here. 20 seconds left for Renegades, or that's going to be said and done for this map if they don't cap.
Liquid in firm control here. Mezzer looking at another Earth Shatter moments away. Self-destruct, a nano boost, a sound barrier. They've got absolutely everything they need. Liquid should make this hold.
They are looking good for it, to say the least. Jur just about to come up on the sound barrier. Renegades are getting some ultimates up here shortly themselves. There's going to be an Earth Shatter. Mangachu using that Rocket Barrage, able to take down the Hang. Juvenile falls to ID, though. He was able to get the Earth Shatter off before that, but will they be able to clean up Renegades? That's the question. They've traded 1 for 1 as Jesus goes down right here. They really need to cap it right now, Renegades, or they will be done on this map. AZK is still in there, going out for another Whole Hog. 3 kills for AZK on this point. That might just seal the deal for them. 4 now for AZK as he takes down Jur. Liquid with the full hold on the first point, shutting down Renegades and taking map 1 here in this best of 3.
Boy, Liquid pulling a Renegades there.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing we've been seeing Renegades do on the first map very often, but here they don't even get the first point, and Liquid looking hot right now.
Yeah, that was a really solid defense all around. It was, though I will say, Renegades had a couple of good opportunities. I mean, they had the Dragon Strike Graviton combo, which got completely just botched at one point, and some good plays from Mezzer to get Earth Shatters to disrupt some of the pushes that Renegades were trying to bring to the point. But overall, a very strong defense out from Liquid.
I was saying at the beginning of the match, whichever team brought a lot more efficiency out of their ultimates and managed their economy better was going to take King's Row, and quite frankly, Liquid did that. And Renegades didn't. Renegades, who were whiffing a number of ones that should have been virtually guaranteed kills or at least high-impact plays. Graviton, Dragon, even if it doesn't kill everybody, it should put them relatively low and in one spot. And you get a lot of time to really maneuver into the situations to make that work. Mangachu's pick on Sherlocky or Ana in the back to open things up, not really being paid off. It was to Hang, sorry. Not really paying off. It's just kind of either at a bad time for the team or the team was being pressed by Liquid. Overall, both teams doing a pretty good job being aggressive at the right time when they were losing a player, which is a very big thing. You can't just necessarily fall back and have that waterfall cascade on you. But they would step forward and kind of even things out, get their own picks. But again, in the end, better ultimate management from Liquid on their defense, and they're going to take the first map. Renegades, I did not expect that to happen.
No, that was quite the impressive display from Liquid. Take another look at their defense here as they're able to completely shut out Renegades, getting a win on map number 1.
Yeah, Liquid did a really good job, as I was saying before, of disrupting some of the pushes that Renegades were bringing. And they had that good ultimate management, making sure it always seemed like Liquid had something for a fight that Renegades were about to bring to them. They had something to at least keep themselves relevant in the fight, some sort of an ultimate to help them out. And in the end, they were able to take it. Not what I was expecting for Renegades as they bring back Man of Snow into their roster.